My people, my people. Man, I ain't want to talk about this shit no more, but I'm so upset that they still going at my man Kyrie over not taking the jab. He can't play. He banned from the stadium. Rumors of trading him, all this bullshit. This media is pushing this shit so hard, they are trying to convince people to take their perspective, to see it the way they see it. Fuck that. Let's put this shit in proper perspective. Do we remember the fact that Magic Johnson played in the All-Star game with HIV? All-Star game, that's the top players in the league. Top players in the league, the All-Stars. Magic Johnson was allowed to play in an All-Star game with HIV, and this was like when HIV was fresh. We ain't really know this back when niggas thought you could catch HIV if you kiss a person, all this stuff at the height. 1991 is 2021. Magic Johnson played in the All-Star game with HIV. Kyrie can't play in not a game, not even go to the facility, not even practice, because he ain't get the jab. Kyrie ain't sick. Kyrie don't have no disease. He hasn't tested positive for anything. He's healthy. Make it make sense. Now, just in case y'all didn't know, Kyrie is not the only player not taking the jab. See, the NBA, they put so much focus on Kyrie that, we going to end up thinking Kyrie took the jab. I mean, the only one that didn't take the jab, because when it was players that didn't take it, whenever they went back and took it because they couldn't stand that loss, they always reported on that. But they don't report on the people it's a lot of people. Like my man from Orlando, they in Florida. They got Governor DeSantis. He like, man, we ain't mandating nothing. We ain't mandating no vaccine. We ain't mandating no mask. That's a choice. You free. You a human. It's your choice. Your health is your choice. We don't mandate that you don't smoke cigarettes. And we know that cigarettes cause cancer. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. So you play in Miami or you play in Orlando, you good. You good. Ain't no pressure. You might not can play in that New York game. Oh well. You can't play in the New York game. 2 games, maybe even 4. And I'm tired of these announcers acting like the most important thing to Kyrie should be a championship or an opportunity at the championship. Like I told y'all, man, I done kicked the bobos with a few NBA players. I don't think do no name dropping. You know what I'm saying? I think I got a few of them on my old page or whatever. But yeah, I done kicked the bobos. Set up and chopped it up. The fans are the only ones that care about a championship. That's for the fans. Everybody at work is trying to do the same thing. You got to remember, man, we can't make these people larger than life. They humans. They just like me and you. They got thoughts, feelings, emotions. You know what I'm saying? They worries. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to do the same thing that every other man is doing. They go to work. They got a job. They try to get paid the most they can get so they can give their family the best life they can give. You can't get no, money ain't nothing if you ain't got your health. Your health is priceless. You can't pay for it. That's the one thing you're not supposed to gamble with. Like real spit, you ain't supposed to gamble with your health. That's not what you gamble with. You gamble with some money. You know what I'm saying? I bet you the shoes, you know what I'm saying? But we don't gamble with our life and our health. We don't do that. So, that's just to me common sense. That you don't gamble with you don't experiment on yourself. You don't let nobody experiment on you. And it's just crazy that they use these mess, man. This propaganda that this machine, man. Somebody go check out Project Mockingbird. That's when it came out that the CIA infiltrated mainstream media. You know what I'm saying? Like allegedly, Anderson Cooper is CIA. CNN dude. Allegedly. You check out his bloodline. He's a Vanderbilt. There's some pictures of him as a kid in the bed with his mom, allegedly with satanic symbols all around. Allegedly, you could go pull it up yourself and then you could allegedly say it too. Because you seen it with your own eyes. So I'm just trying to get people to put everything in proper perspective. We cannot let the media control the narratives. Because when they control the narrative, they control our perspective. They control how we see shit. Because I don't want to hear nobody walking around like, man, Kyrie ain't shit. Kyrie bogus. Because you a fan of a team. Come on, man. You a fan of a team. And I'm glad I done kicked it with a lot of these guys. You know, I done cut a lot of these guys. I'm talking about cutting tickets to the game, bringing my kids. You know what I'm saying? All that. So I've talked to a lot of guys, man. And it ain't as sweet as we think. The numbers that they throw at us, the fans, they just make us fans. Straight up. That's why all them dudes, it's on TV, talking about Kyrie, they not free. Do you think if I own a TV company, you get to say what you want to say? You're going to echo my sentiment. It's my shit. And I want the world to think like me, not like you. So you don't have free will. Dudes ain't got free will. They can't say what they want to say, man. Straight up, because they hold that money over their head. They know the situation. A lot of these NBA players broke, need a check to live. You know what I'm saying? It's some legitimate ones that's skilled and do their thing. Like I fuck with Jalen Rose. You know what I'm saying? His girl, man, Molly, I don't know. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, that's another weapon they use, man. Propaganda. Check this shit out, just in case y'all think I'm lying, man. Obama made an executive order. An executive order was about using propaganda on us. Go check out other countries and how they use. Man, watch this. We is in an information war. And I'm going to give you what it looked like when you lose an information war. I mean, you get no more information. I'm listening to a lady. She escaped North Korea. The shit wilded me out. You see, they never seen a map of the world. They didn't know nothing about Europe, Africa, no other countries. She said that they believed that they were taught that they lived better than anybody in the world. The rest of the world were savages. They didn't even have electricity. They didn't even know a thing called the internet existed. She said, you know how the rest of the world, their date starts by Jesus? Nigga, they calendar start by the great granddaddy. They taught that they're all his children. The great granddaddy. They taught that they're all his children. See, when you don't have information, the lack of information can enslave you. These people were slaves. Man, when I'm sitting here listening to that, how they live, straight up, they hit electricity sometime. never seen a globe or a map. Like, never knew civilization outside of them existed. Never knew. TVs, man, they got TVs, but it's state-ran TV. And she was talking about all the shows they're going. They got like a lot of dances shows. It's all propaganda though, like stone cold, hard propaganda. None, they don't show none from the outside world. Matter of fact, that's penalty of death. That's a crime. Yeah, yeah. So hey, we was watching Higher Learning in the shop the other day. That type of shit I be playing. But it's the information, man. We have to have good information so we can put things in proper perspective. You can't put it in proper perspective without good information, without understanding. We be seeing shit going on. We be knowing shit ain't right. Shit don't even feel right. Shit feel funny. But if we don't understand it, if we don't understand these methods and tactics and what they using to get us like this, they're using that box, man. I remember when it was me. Every game. Barbecuing in the shop for every game. Every game. In Chicago, boy, come on, man. My guys know we was in there every game. Every game. I turned that motherfucker off and started reading, man. Like, I got a library in my head, man. I got so much, like, it's amazing. But the crazy thing is, it seems like the more you learn, the less people you can talk to. I sound crazy to motherfuckers. Straight up. The more you learn, the more people you can talk to. The more you know, the more you realize what others don't know. Straight up. It's crazy and amazing at the same damn time. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I just wanted y'all to think about that because I know we watch the sports shows. We watch the games, man. I ain't mad at you. I just got off of it. You know what I mean? I just got off of it. But I don't want that propaganda to go into your subconscious and you take on their perspective. I need y'all to be thinking so you can come up with a proper perspective, man. Whenever they clown Kyrie and you hear he can't play and he should just take the jab so he could play a game, go to work. What if he worked for UPS? You would still be, would you feel the same way about him if he worked for UPS and he took this stance? If he worked for Walmart and he took this stance? If he worked for Foot Locker and he took this stance, would you still be like this? What the fuck is the difference? Because of the amount of money he get paid? The reason he get paid that amount of money because the amount of us is tuning in to see him. Buying his shoes. Buying his jersey. And you got to understand he only get a small portion of what's made off him. It's a $40 million slave. Go get the book. That's why I hope he read it. Because if he read it, he gonna see the strategy and he gonna avoid it. He gonna avoid it. I think he avoided it because his pops in his life. See, a lot of these young cats, man, be 19, 20, no pops in their life. Mama ain't never had no money. She don't understand it. And all they do is just say, oh, you know what? We got somebody's going to do this for you here. Meet Jeff. He's going to take care of this for you here. And come here, John, come here. Look, I'm going to hook you up with John. John is over this. He'll take care of this for your investment so you don't have to worry about nothing. He's going to set you up on a budget so you'll be all right. And Jeff, John, him, the agent, they always straight. You don't hear about them going broke. You don't hear about them going broke. Straight up. See, if you got a daddy around, your daddy gonna say, man, look, we're gonna start you an IRA right now, and we're gonna max out every month. All right? That's the first thing we're gonna do. Now, we're gonna purchase you a few CDs. No, son, we ain't gonna do that. That's gambling. That's gambling. You can lose or win. We're gonna purchase you some CDs, and we're gonna look into some gold and silver. We're gonna lease you a car. I done got your credit right, so now I'm gonna put you on my line. You gonna lease you a car, and then I'm gonna put you on a $5,000 budget. Everything else go up. Yeah. No. Man, get your little. Matter of fact, that's what we're gonna do. Get your little No, you're gonna get your little 6-month lease. Lease it for a year. I'm seeing your brother out there with you. Just lease an apartment for a year, man. You ain't gotta buy no house. Fuck that. You got a house at home. You get your house once you finish working. Once that shit over with, you see what your deck and your shit look like. Purchase you a home. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this shit right. It's a difference, man. It's a difference. When you that's why I honor Kyrie when he wore that hat. Black fathers matter. Real shit. And the NBA fanned his ass. Did y'all know that? See, they was rolling with BLM, Black Lives Matter. Go on and get on their website. They tell you that they want to get rid of the nuclear family. Do you know what the nuclear family is? That's mother, father, children. Do you know what when they talk about getting rid of the nuclear family, they talk about getting rid of the father. Removing the father from the home. Do you know what Black Lives Matter want? They want to remove the fathers. And they want single mamas to come together and raise the kids together. What the fuck is that? And how do that equate to Black Lives Matter? What the fuck? You know, listen. But they can't push none of their bullshit unless we help. They can't come in our neighborhood and tell us this shit. They gotta indoctrinate and put some money in some people that look like me. Then I come tell you this bullshit. Shit crazy, man. Hey, but we be falling for it, man. I seen a lot of black people with Black Lives Matter on. I seen black men. Every time I seen a black man, I say, man, you know what? I'm pulling up, we walk around with these computers. I'm like, nah, fam, you gotta read this because you're gonna take off this shirt, G. We gotta pull this up. You ain't supposed to be wearing that shit, G. That's anti-you, my nigga. You know what I mean? So we gotta be overstanding this shit, not just catch on emotionally. We look, they kick off emotional ripples. But we so emotional as a people, when they throw that little emotional ripple in the ocean, by the time it hit us, it turned to a wave. We'll tear some shit up. We will tear some shit. We will fuck some shit up over emotional ripple. And they know it, man. We so emotional, man. They can make us jump out anytime they want to. Put out a video. Hey, you want to see the niggas go crazy? It's boring. Let's just go get a couple of actors, put out a video. You can put out a video, man. It ain't gotta be real. We ain't gonna go check and see if it's real, man. They can just get some imaginary characters. You know what I'm saying? News is in cahoots. Look at the Jesse Smollett shit, man. This nigga put on a set. This nigga put on a movie. He put on a movie, man. Straight up, cause see this site real crazy, man. This nigga put on a movie. It was all a lie. This nigga said some white Trump supporters attacked him, tried to hang him, put a noose around his neck, and was calling him all type of names, man, niggas and shit. And I'm like, man, if this shit is really going on, why you gotta fake it? We should see it. We should be experiencing this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, that was just one that got exposed. A couple of more got exposed, so we got to not fall victim to the bullshit, man. Walk around with a proper perspective so we can see shit for what it is and not what they tell us it is. You know what I'm saying? And when you hear all these dudes on there talking about my man Kyrie, just know this. They took the jab. They took the jab. And just know that my man Kyrie is on some Muhammad Ali shit, so we should all support him. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And that's all I'm saying for now, man. I gotta go get me something to eat. It's early. Later.